In the year 480 BCE, the Persian Empire, one of the largest and most powerful empires in the world, set its sights on the tiny city-state of Athens, located in the heart of Greece. Their king, Xerxes, had amassed an army of hundreds of thousands of soldiers, determined to conquer the Greeks and expand his empire even further. In response to the Persian threat, the Greeks formed an alliance and sent an army of their own to meet the Persians head-on. But it was the Spartans who would become the most famous defenders of Greece. Led by their king, Leonidas, a small force of just 300 Spartan warriors set out to hold a narrow pass known as Thermopylae against the might of the Persian army. The narrow pass was the perfect location for the Spartans to make their stand. The pass was only a few dozen yards wide, and on one side was a cliff, while on the other side was the sea. The Persians arrived at Thermopylae expecting an easy victory, but what they found was a formidable obstacle in the form of the Spartan warriors. The Spartans were known for their superior training, discipline, and physical prowess, and they put their abilities to work at Thermopylae. The Persians were known for their vast numbers and their use of archers, but in the narrow pass of Thermopylae, numbers meant little, and their archers were nearly useless. The Spartans used their shields to form a wall that the Persians couldn't penetrate, and the Persians' attempts to break through the Spartan line were met with spear thrusts and sword slashes. For 3 days, the Spartans held the pass, repelling wave after wave of Persian attacks. The Persians were shocked at the ferocity of the Spartan resistance, and, by the end of the 3rd day, they began to realize that they could not defeat the Spartans. But the Persians had a secret weapon, a traitor named Xerxes, who showed the Persians a hidden path that led behind the Spartan lines. When Leonidas learned of the Persian flanking maneuver, he knew that the end was near. On the 4th day of the battle, the Persians attacked from the front and the rear, and the Spartans fought valiantly but were eventually overwhelmed. Leonidas and his brave Spartans were all killed, but their sacrifice bought the Greeks valuable time to prepare for the larger invasion that would eventually come. Leonidas' leadership and bravery inspired the other Greeks to continue the fight against the Persians. The Greeks went on to defeat the Persians in a naval battle at Salamis and drove the Persians out of Greece entirely. The Battle of Thermopylae was a turning point in Greek history, and the bravery and sacrifice of the 300 Spartans has become the stuff of legend.
The battle showcased the power of a highly trained and disciplined military force and the strength of human will in the face of overwhelming odds.